Planning for a no-deal Brexit intensifies this week with daily reports to the Scottish Government on preparations. Fears have existed that if the UK government doesn't get a deal approved by Parliament and no extension is granted by the European Union, there could be a shortage of essential supplies. Police have preparations for any potential civil unrest. However, council officials have sought to reassure people there will be enough stocks and efficient contingency planning to ensure no serious disruption will ensue. In the immediate days following a potential no-deal Brexit, it needs to be ensured there is enough food for school meals, and for care of the elderly. Fuel supplies must be maintained to ensure the fleet of vehicles for home care visits, bin collections and essential services are delivered. And medical supplies of drugs and equipment need to be available for care services. Glasgow City Council has been carrying out planning across all departments to ensure there is enough food, fuel and medicines for essential services in the event that the UK leaves the EU with no deal in place. Delays at ports, particularly Dover, are expected, and the supply of some essential goods that come for the rest of the EU could be disrupted. Kevin Rush, Director of Regional Economic Growth, has been overseeing Brexit planning. He said, "It is difficult to plan for something that we don't know what's going to happen." Suppliers, particularly of medicine, have been asked by the UK and Scottish governments to ensure they have around 6 weeks of supplies to see the country through any period of delays. Locally, the council is not increasing its own stocks. Mr. Rush said, "There's been nothing to indicate we need to stockpile. We are thinking about every eventuality. If there are shortages, we will prioritize, but we are not anticipating it. We do not anticipate anyone going without." The council has in place ongoing contingency plans to allow it to deal with any sudden shortages that could occur or disruption due to unforeseen circumstances like weather or industrial action, for example. Mr. Rush said the council had confidence in those procedures and in the supply chain. He said, "We are confident we have got the bulk of supplies." With just over a week until Brexit is due, planning efforts nationally are being stepped up to identify any potential problems. He added, "We now start daily reports into government. Fuel and food are the main items, and medical supplies. We have made provision for storage if required." There has been concerns raised by some councils about the cost of school meals having to rise or nutritional standards having to be lowered if there are availability issues. The local authority umbrella organisation COSLA has also said it expects supplies to be uninterrupted. For more on this story, visit the news article link.